What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we are talking about the Washington football team signing this dude, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzmagic. Ryan Fitztragic. The 50-50. We are looking at this deal today. And according to Adam Schefter, Ryan Fitzpatrick reached an agreement with Washington football team on a one-year deal worth $10 million that could grow to $12 million with incentives per source. He is expected to head to camp as the starter with competition from Taylor Heinicke. What does this mean? To me, this means like a whole lot of nothing. Okay, we are looking at a quarterback in the draft, because we clearly do not have any future prospects on this team right now. I love Taylor Heinicke as much as any of you guys do. I think he's a gamer, a baller. I love the dude. I think he has heart. He has, he's competitive. I love it. But he's not an answer, okay? He cannot stay healthy. He's way too small. And the way he plays does not breed health, okay? So he's not the answer. Ryan Fitzpatrick is 39 years old. He is older than Alex Smith, okay? And so, yeah, great. Good, cool. We went and got Ryan Fitzpatrick. And we paid him $10 million with the chance to make 12. We basically gave the money we saved from Alex to Ryan Fitzpatrick. All right? Why? Why did we do that? Just keep Alex Smith. There was a lot of Skins fans so excited that we cut Alex Smith. Yay, we cut Alex Smith. Woohoo! And I'm sitting here like, yeah, but what are we going to do? Like, what's the next step? Like, I was expecting Alex Smith to still be here unless we made one of those big moves for, like, a Watson or a Sam Darnold or somebody else that, like, actually makes sense to have potential. And it's like, why not just keep Alex with his leadership, with his, his winning record, like, with his smart, like, his knowledge of the game, his leadership as far as being able to groom young quarterbacks. I don't understand why cut Alex Smith, and now we're going to go sign Ryan Fitzpatrick. There is other moves that could have been a whole lot worse. Believe it or not, we could have went and got a Mitch Trubisky. Yikes. We could have traded for Marcus Mariota, who has a bigger contract than what Fitzpatrick has right now. So we could have lost draft capital and got a worse quarterback. Okay, so there is options out there on the table that could have been worse. Was there options that could have been better? Sure. I mean, I would have loved to have traded for a Sam Darnold or a Drew Lock or something. I don't know. Like, there was other options that would be better than a Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now, what does Ryan Fitzpatrick bring to us? Okay, so what are any positives? A positive is that he brings some heart. He brings a great camaraderie to your locker room. The players love this guy in their locker room, okay? He is a great dude. When people saw him got benched last year for Tua, people were very upset, thinking like, dude, why did we bench this guy? He has us 3-3 right now. We're doing well. Like, why are we going away from this dude, right? So people felt really, really bad for him, and people loved him, loved his energy out there. He came in with a struggling Tua against the Raiders, I believe it was, and he comes in and wins the game on a huge throw, and people are so excited. Like, he does bring some good karma, or like good charisma to the locker room. Okay, I will give him that. But as far as the other positives, I don't really see too many great positives, right? I mean, he's had a 10-6 record in New York. Mostly losing records, 2-1 at Tampa, 4-3 last year. Couple maybe a 500 here or there, but most of the time he is a losing quarterback on an NFL team. He's also another guy that's never thrown for 4,000 yards. His TD to interception ratio is not great. His completion percentage over his career is 60%. I mean, it was 68.5 last year. Woohoo, good for him. I think we spent too much money on this. I don't think he's an answer by any stretch. And to me, we are still looking hard to make a move in the draft, whether that be trade up for a Trey Lance. God forbid we go get a Mac Jones. I think that quarterback is definitely in our future. in this draft at some point. There's no way we come away from this draft without a young quarterback, whether it be in the early rounds or later. Like, we will have a rookie quarterback on this team, point blank, period. Okay, there's no getting around that. Steven Montez is not the answer on the practice squad, or Kyle Allen being tendered is not the answer. Like, there's no answer on this team for long term, so we will have a young quarterback. What can Ryan Fitzpatrick bring to us as far as like a record next year? I mean, it really depends on what kind of team we put around him. Now, we do only have about $14 million, I believe, this year tied up into the quarterback position. Both quarterbacks have an incentive of like $2 million this year, something like that. So I think Heineke's only cap hit is like $2.5 million, and then he can go up to $4 million this year, something like that. And then Ryan Fitzpatrick's probably 10 with a chance to go to 12. So either way, we have $12 million tied up in salary, and then they could go up to $14-15 million roughly in incentives. So with only $15 million tied up into your quarterback position, this means we should be able to build a team around these quarterbacks that are not the best and have an interesting record. We're not Super Bowl contenders by any means. Can we make the playoffs? Sure. I mean, we could definitely win 9 games this year on the 17-game schedule. It's not like our division's that great. Yes, Dak did go back to Dallas. Dallas should be the favorite in this division with our lack of quarterback. I mean, if we got any semblance of a quarterback, we would definitely be the favorite. But with no quarterback, it's hard to be the favorite. But the Giants are still a meh team. Eagles don't know what they're doing. They just got rid of their quarterback, so now they have Jalen Hurts. A lot of their team is aging on the O-line and D-line. So we definitely have a chance to make the playoffs, but we're not anything more than that. And it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say what, except for the fact that it depends on what rookie we get on the future of this team. And the quarterback position is really harming us in free agency, because I believe that we are making attempts at people. Like, there was Josh Johnson, the safety, who just signed with Cleveland for around $12 million a year, and it was said that he took less money to go play for Cleveland. And I would not be surprised if we made a move on a Josh Johnson or something like that. And the people just don't want to come here right now, because why would you when there's no quarterback? And with no quarterback, you're not winning the Super Bowl, right? Like, if you're trying to win a Super Bowl, like everybody's ultimate goal should be, why come to Washington this season? If we get a nice young rookie quarterback, though, like a Trey Lance or a falling Justin Fields or somebody in that range where we have potential for a future, maybe next offseason we can make some bigger moves for free agents that actually could be interesting. Because if we had a young Justin Fields, we could have a nice winning record this year with Justin Fields, and then second year we actually have a chance to do something big with a nice young defense, a nice young quarterback, put some pieces around him. We have a lot of cap space coming up next season. I believe it's like over $100 million right now in cap space next year. So we have a lot of money to be able to sign free agents, and people could be interested in playing with a Trey Lance or a Justin Fields or something like that. So it's not exciting. It's not all doom and gloom. It's just meh. It's just meh. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot better. But we'll see what the draft brings us. And then hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hop in our Discord. The link is in the description. And also, this week, we are doing a NCAA bracket tournament challenge where I'm giving away $25. So you could just go ahead and fill out a bracket. Get your bracket in here. Just copy the link. And we only get one bracket per person. This is also just for brackets. The NCAA talk is for communicating some stuff. We'll obviously talk more as the tournament goes on. It does start this Thursday for the play-in games. The play-in games do not matter. It's only the 64 teams that make it. So make your brackets by Thursday at midnight, and we will have some fun following that. Also, there are donation links in the description. If you feel so kind, you can donate to the channel. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think of the Ryan Fitzpatrick, Fitzmagic, Fitztragic deal in the description. And until next time, see ya!